What is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I want to go over a couple of the new PDGA approved disc golf discs. We have one from RPM, we have one from Discmania. I also want to talk about Paul's Perfect Putt 360 perfect score and my thoughts on that and what it means. So let's get this thing started. So the Kiwi is going to be a retooled version of an old disc. So they had the Kiwi already. It's basically it's like a control driver basically, but the numbers are 10.5 minus 1.2, but that's not actually true. This thing is way flippier than it's supposed to be, and that's been the feedback they've been getting. So I'm actually really happy to see that they actually retooled it. They gave it a bit wider rim, so we can look at the dimensions here. If we look at the rim thickness, it's now 2.2. It used to be 2.0, the height used to be 1.4, and now the height's 1.9. So they made it a bit taller, so it'll probably be a little bit domier, which will give it more glide, so it'll be a bit more true to its glide, and it'll be a bit faster and a little bit more stable. So I'm really excited to see that they made the effort to retool an old disc, and they're going to get it back in the lineup because people weren't throwing these for anything other than rollers because they're just way too flippy. And they have enough understable discs in their lineup, so good on RPM. Way to hold themselves accountable, retool this disc and make it better. That's very cool. I'm very excited to see how the new ones fly. Now, the other disc that people are probably a little more excited for is this Discmania PD3. So they're already sold out on Infinite Discs, so people bought all these up. This is the fundraiser disc for the European Open 2020, and it's an 11.305. So what that means is it's a super fast disc, crazy overstable, super dumpy. It's probably most compared to, for in production discs, it's probably the most comparable to like a faster stiletto. So very overstable, very dumpy. You can throw as hard as you want into the strongest headwind of your life and it's going to dump out of it. Now, if, again, you didn't get your hands on one of these, it's literally the Innova Max. It's the exact same disc as the Innova Max, again, 11.305. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same mold. I'm not 100% sure if it's retooled or not because I haven't felt both of them, but it is the exact same disc technically. So you're going to get the same distance, the same flight. Again, these are out of stock as well. So if you're very disappointed, this is actually the exact same disc as well. It says the flight numbers are a little bit different, but it's literally the exact same disc. So this is going to be the best option for those of you who want a PD3 but can't get your hands on one. Get yourself an Infinite Disc Slab. These are really good. They have heaps of different plastic types. They have all sorts of different cool little stamps. Big Germ has his own signature series slab. They're really cool. So they have all kinds of really cool versions of this. So if you do want a Max or PD3 and you're not partial to throwing Innova and Discmania, Innova helps Infinite Discs and produces their discs for them as well. So it's literally, you're going to get the exact same experience out of this disc. I have thrown a slab and they're super cool. Great utility disc for those overstable headwind shots. The last thing I want to talk about quickly is going to be this Paul Mcbeth Perfect Putt 360 video he put up. So, Paul's been basically trying to do this Perfect Putt 360. It seems like he's been doing it for a while and he hasn't uploaded the video yet. And I was kind of wondering, what the heck? How come Paul hasn't uploaded a Perfect Putt 360 yet? It seems a bit weird because putting is sort of Paul's thing. He was probably just trying this every night just a couple of times until he got it perfectly. So Paul did wind up getting through 2 perfect full rounds. And I just wanted to sort of give my thoughts on this and compare it to Brodie's Perfect Putt 360 round. Brodie's Perfect Putt 360 round was very authentic. He did it all in one take, and he didn't do a bunch of multiple different tries to get that video. It seemed really natural, and I was super impressed. I was more impressed by Brodie's round than by Paul's round because Paul tried this a whole bunch of times. And we'll just watch the little bit of end here so you guys can hear what Paul had to say about it. Actually, he's got copyrighted music in there probably, so I don't want to do that. So, Paul basically, he finishes up these putts here. Fast forward just a minute. So Paul did do 2 perfect rounds, so granted that is super impressive. he's like, yay, I finally did it. You can tell by his reaction that he's been trying to do it for a while, which is why it's less impressive to me. Brodie did what he did on his first try. So Hannah says, what are you gonna do? He said, I'm gonna go to bed because I've been doing this all night. So he was trying it for a long time. He almost jumped out of his shoes. Let me know in the comment section down below if you found this impressive or if you didn't find it that impressive because he did it over and over and over and over until he finally got it. I'm much more impressed by Brodie's round. Again, very good perfect putt 360 by Paul. But again, I thought Brodie's was a lot more impressive because it was a lot more authentic and it seemed like more of a single try thing. Like they just planned on filming the video and then he just happened to do really well in that video, which is just really cool to me. So again, leave your comments in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video. This is Iceberg TV and take care.